Welcome to Jeep Beach News and Views, a podcast about everything Jeep Beach in Daytona Beach, Florida. Here are your hosts, Charlene and Kurt from JBR.
Hey, y'all.
No, welcome back, y'all. Jeep Beach News and Views right here in the house.
Let's start over.
No, let's not.
Okay.
Okay, ready? One,
No,
two.
no. You told me
We're going to do it
start
for
over.
everybody together in
Okay.
unison, as if we are one, Kurt. Ready?
Okay.
1, 2, 3.
Hey,
y'all,
y'all.
and welcome back to Jeep Beach News and Views. And you know what? This is how Charlene and Kurt roll this time of year. We are trying to stay in unison, Greer.
We are. But have we been together long enough to feel like we're one?
100%. And,
Okay.
and when we tell you guys, y'all, we have been given this November. When we say the month of November is the giving month.
We are giving like there is no tomorrow.
Woo! And it's not just been financial donations. It's been our time and our talents and storytelling. My goodness gracious.
We've been
How are
volunteering.
you, Producer Rob?
Doing well. How are you?
We are
Sounds
well.
like you've been busy.
We
Brother,
have been.
I tell you what, we hadn't come up for air. And trying to keep Kurt and I in sync is a full-time job. Thank you, Owen,
Yep.
for being there for us.
I'll
Yes.
tell you what. Looking at the calendar today, and I was making some appointments and things, and I was asking Tom, producer Tom, earlier. I'm like, next week is Thanksgiving? Yeah.
Yeah.
Halloween to Christmas at 0 to 100 in
100%.
10 seconds.
Yep.
It's just crazy.
November, did November even happen? Have you even felt like it's November?
Not at all. Not at all.
I mean, I'm like, what happened?
I did feel like it was November.
You did?
Yeah, I did.
How come?
Well, it was a little bit cooler. And because it is our giving month, and we have given so much between
have
now
done a lot.
and the 19th. Today's the 19th, correct?
Today is the 19th.
Okay.
As of this
As of today.
recording,
As of
of this recording in this
the
podcast, we
19th.
are on November 19th.
We have done, I think, 12 events.
I don't even know.
Yeah, I think so. And not counting Jeep Beach meetings, Jeep Freedom meetings, sponsorship meetings. It has been a busy month.
Y'all, it's fun. It is happening.
fun.
And you know what? To all of our volunteers in Jeep Beach Nation, I promise you, when I get to Thanksgiving, I am going to sit down. Y'all are going to get emails. You're going to get updates. But I literally have not had time to sit down at my desk in my office and get stuff out to you guys, because it has just been nonstop. Delightful nonstop, and quite humbling and exciting to be out there and see all the things that are happening. But you, Jeep Beach Nation, are making a tremendous impact, and we cannot wait to give it to you in writing or video. I don't know how Johnny and Owen and Kyle and Hayden and Lily and all the people that are involved in our marketing and our media outreaches, I don't know how they're going to decide they want to give you guys the fire hydrant version of all that's happened in November. But y'all, it has been amazing. And I can tell you, producer Rob and intern Aurora have been on it with this podcast. So thank you to the two of you to make sure that we're getting all this information out in a timely manner.
It's what we do.
And,
It's what you do.
Yeah.
And
Rob was a little bit frustrated with the board thingy
No,
over
but
there.
he sounded
Let's talk
amazing.
about that. You know what I want to talk about for a moment, because I'm always the one
What's that?
frustrated with technology.
Mm-hmm.
How'd you feel about it about 5-10 minutes ago?
There's some great new
Things.
equipment that we have here.
But
And
the
it's
buttons.
there's so many. Well, there's not buttons. That's a problem. Is that you got to go in, and you can adjust things by going. There's a hierarchy of buttons. Now, back in the day, you had a big board and you had little dials on everything that you could go and you could change.
Did you
everything.
just date yourself, Mr. Producer Rob?
There's still places like that. That's still out there. This is just a compact version, very high tech, very state of the art, and very frustrating.
Well, if you
Especially for somebody who is my age.
if you really think about
Old
it,
dogs don't like new tricks, do we?
Not at the last second. When we
Not
go, I turn the microphone on and I sound like a robot. I'm like,
But
what
it
the
was
hell?
really gnarly and rad.
was really
We
gnarly.
have
But
to
now I
tell
know
you.
how to do that.
Now you know what button to push.
Yeah, now I can go,
See,
okay, do
I am
this,
a
do
button
this.
pusher. Am I a button pusher, Kurt?
like there no other.
Professional button pusher.
You have pushed my buttons forever, but that's okay. But the good thing
I
about
love
it
it.
is that
I love
It is.
pushing buttons.
There is
I
a-
am the Dennis the Menace kid that gets there and I'm like, ooh, what does this one do? And then the whole world just disintegrates.
yeah, that's when
Literally, it's only taken Owen like 2 or 3 months to tell me, do not touch the calendar.
See, now there's another thing. How about these new phones, right?
What in the
A
world?
new OS on the iOS.
Come on.
It's just crazy.
Mind-boggling.
It continues.
And literally, Owen has already looked at me in a matter of 2 months and says, no touchy the buttons in the calendar.
And here's another thing.
I
I'm
can mess
dealing
up
with my
this
Jeep.
Yeah.
I got the brand new Jeep.
Yeah.
All
See,
buttons.
now you understand
And
my
I'm
frustrations.
going, wait a second, because I don't know.
What do these buttons do? 3 years I've been in my new Jeep. 3.
I wish this technology would have come out when I was in my 20s, and I would have been like, this
It's
is
a whole
cool,
lot
I can learn.
easier to retain.
Yeah, but now that was nothing. Things were simple.
And our kids that are still in their 20s, although they're 29, and I need to remind them they have less than a year in their 20s left. Wonk, wonk, wonk. Anyway, they still fuss at me and they're like, really, Mom? Really? I'm like, I don't get it. And it's hard to remember it all. So when you see this deluge of buttons, everybody tells me, don't touch the buttons. How many of you out there feel that way? I mean, come on, Jeep Beach Nation, or any of you watching this. It's a real thing.
it is a real thing. But because you become a professional button pusher.
Yes, yes.
Next thing you know, nuclear bombs going off. So let's just leave the buttons alone
Nah,
and
I
let
like the
Rob
buttons.
handle it over there.
I'll bet you all that stuff isn't nearly as technical as this board that I'm working on.
Probably not. Or the vehicles that we're driving.
Yeah, absolutely.
And it's so cool to see what our Jeeps can do, but to remember what all those buttons in these Jeeps do, it is, I'm like,
And
I'm,
all the aftermarket things you put on it
I'm
that are
like,
electronic.
Kurt, do I touch this? Do I not touch this?
Don't touch it.
And that's always the answer I get.
I went from
Don't touch
90s
it.
technology, maybe 80s technology,
Yeah.
all the way up to today
Yeah.
with that Jeep.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I'm like, oh my God.
You
Yeah.
did.
I'm afraid to do
To
stuff.
touch any of it.
Yeah.
See, that's me because I'm quite certain I'm
He
going to be
went-
ejected
He went from
through the
a,
Sunrider roof.
he went from a big wheel. He went from a big wheel to a razor.
Hey.
All in
Was
one.
it a big green machine?
No. It was the original
Big wheel?
red, blue, and yellow
Where you
used to
pull
have
the
one
with
of
the
handle.
adjustable seat.
I
You
used to- when I
pull
was
the
a kid-
handle and you spin. Oh, those were the best.
I
And
had,
we rode those till we were
Oh,
teenagers.
Santa.
there's racing. If you're small enough, you can go. There's racing. You see in some like
Stop it.
Yeah.
field days, carnivals. They have those
On the big wheels?
Yeah.
Oh, my
yeah.
God, so fun.
We used
I
to-
think Hudson needs to be
I
introduced.
think he does too.
Oh, there's a Christmas gift.
I love it. Anyway, you guys, all the crazy things happening in today's world, but we are here and we are with you, and I am happy to report that life has been exciting since we left you this time last week.
We did.
Oh my goodness, we had the Tiger Bay annual dinner, which was beautiful. Just really hearing a lot of things about what's going on in the world of Florida politics, nonpartisan, by the way.
Yes.
That's what's beautiful about this is you get to hear all the different perspectives. And we're not members of that group, and it's actually the first time we got to be with that group.
We were honoring.
We were honoring a family, a local family, and you know what? We'll just say it. Nancy and Lowell Lohman were honored by that organization.
Tiger Bay, not the
Tiger Bay,
Tiger Bay
Tiger
Forest.
Bay,
No.
not Tiger Bay
Yeah,
Forest,
okay,
Tiger
yeah.
Bay, whatever their group, their
Okay.
organization.
All right.
And again, we're not members, so we're not solidly, and we apologize for that. But we did learn while we were there, honoring Nancy and Lowell Lohman, that it is a nonpartisan perspective of what's going on in the world of Florida politics, right? Wow.
It was quite impressive because you learn some stuff that you don't hear on the news and stuff like
Correct.
that. And but you hear it from both views, which was
And that's why I said
cool
it's
to hear.
nonpartisan. And y'all, that's how life should be. We all have the opportunity to believe what we want to believe and support what we want to support. But at the end of the day, it's literally about hearing everything and coming to compromise and figuring out how to do life better together. And that's my mission right now. You know what? I don't care what your religion is, what your political views are, what your preferences are. I don't care about any of that. I care about you as a human being And that's how we should all, I feel like, approach life.
100%.
Especially this time of the year.
And then you got this weekend we were with a great event.
What we do this past week?
We
Yeah.
got to be.
Well, before we get to there on Saturday, we got to talk about Friday. You remember what happened Friday?
No.
I told you guys it was busy.
Okay, wait a minute.
Let's go to your calendar.
This episode brought to you by Ginkgo.
Friday, our sister stations over at Southern Stone, they did their day of giving for
That's
the
right.
Salvation Army.
Yep.
What a fantastic day they had.
Yeah,
they
thank you
filled
for-
an entire box truck full of supplies for the Salvation Army. Kudos and check mark.
Yep.
Thank you,
Thank you
everybody
for
that
everybody
went
over
out
there.
and supported. Then we had the Easter Seals Edgar's Farm.
That's right. Now,
Oh my goodness gracious. Let's talk about
volunteers,
that.
be ready.
Volunteers, be ready. Because when I tell you this was our first real look at Edgar's Farm and what Easter Seals is doing down there with their hippotherapy, their horseback therapy. Oh my gosh.
Hippo, not hippopotamus.
Not hippopotamus.
Right.
Hippotherapy is it's therapy on horseback, where they're doing occupational therapy, physical therapy, mental health counseling,
And-
all the therapies wrapped into one with horses.
That's right. And
Unbelievable.
Here's the great part
Unbelievable.
about it. Our videographer could not be there that night, so he
Kurt
left,
had to channel Johnny.
channel Johnny, and so
How do you feel like your inner Johnny?
let me tell you right now, I think our videos are great. I think the interviews are great.
You think Hayden has a lot of work?
Oh, she has a lot of work. But the good part about it is we will be getting the video out there, but we got to talk to the staff. We got to talk to the students. And the great thing about the students, it's not just kids.
No,
I mean,
it's not.
Two of the students are in their 40s and 50s.
I would say our age, but
Our age,
maybe
yeah.
we're a little bit older.
Yeah, we're a little
I think
older
they
than
may
that.
be a little younger than we are.
Our age. What's
But,
our story, and we're sticking to it.
That's right.
They could handle the technology that we work
They
with.
could probably handle the
Yes,
technology
way better
we
than we
have
can.
frustrations with.
But to meet them and hear their story and how much Easter Seals, because, a lot of people don't realize Easter Seals is from 0 to 100.
Amen.
It's not just children. It's not just teen. I mean, they
Provide
care.
amazing programming for a lot of our youth, but some of their programming is all the
for
way.
our adults.
Yeah.
And we had a stroke survivor that was retired military
And police officer.
and police officer, had a major stroke 4 years ago. And
is out there on horseback,
and
you
out
guys.
there riding a horse now
Getting
and
his
grooming.
balance. Oh,
It's just an amazing property, and they're building a brand new covered arena so they can ride
So
in the
exciting.
weather. If it's raining, they can still have riding lessons. And they've got a lot of work that needs to be done out there that Jeep Beach Nation is going to help with.
yes, a lot of work. And again, it's not always Jeep Beach Nation about our financial support. It's about the time and talents and gifts that we have. And y'all, workforce and volunteers is a major, major need right now. And I want to talk about Brandon down there. So if you listen and you hear this or see this, challenge accepted. Brandon has cerebral palsy. Good Lord, I
Yep.
couldn't say that. Cerebral palsy. And he's been in a wheelchair for many years.
Right.
Brandon, your balance is ridiculous, and it's unbelievable, and it's inspiring. And he's challenged me to balance challenges because he won, and I don't like to lose. So I'm practicing my core, Brandon. I just want you to know that.
Okay. So do I get to set up one of them saddles in the Blue Barrel at the house?
Absolutely,
Okay, just wanna make
absolutely.
sure.
The challenge has been accepted, and it is game on. So next time we're down there, Brandon and I are back on the Blue Barrel
We did.
saddle challenge.
So
It's amazing how being on horseback can help people. And then one of our other friends, Billy,
Yep.
who is he actually is part of Boys and Girls Club, and he and his grandmother have known him for many, many years. And what a blessing to see this young man grow up. And he's now verbal, and he now speaks to all the horses and the people that are down there. And my goodness, what an empowering moment Friday was.
Yeah, it was amazing.
And then huge shout out to all of the volunteers and the staff of Eggers Farm Easter Seals. It is an Easter Seals program and property, and just want to thank them tremendously for all that you're doing in this community, servicing those friends of ours and neighbors with superpowers.
That's right.
So, all right, then on Saturday,
we took Saturday
kind of
partially off.
Took a nap.
Kurt and Charlene did, but we had groups of people everywhere.
We did have groups of people
and
everywhere.
I want to give Dawn Evans and
Yep.
some of her team that she pulled together. I believe Jerry Strickland was down there with his big old beast of a Jeep. But they went down and they supported Stuff a Boat
Yes,
at
they
Atlantic
did.
Marine.
And they said it was awesome.
Toys for Tots for the Marines. And they said they had a great weekend, a great showing, and they filled a boat.
They did fill a boat, a big boat.
A big boat. And as we mentioned last week, these are just recaps, but as we mentioned last week, all of those Toys for Tots stay with local families. So kudos to them, and thank you to everybody that supported. Then what did we do on Sunday?
Sunday morning, we got up and we went up to Teddy Morris's Harley Davidson right here in Ormond Beach, Florida.
At Destination Daytona.
And we got to be the chase vehicle for 500 motorcycles going to
ride for the kids.
Ride for the kids at Camp Boggy Creek. If you have never been to Camp Boggy Creek, look it up, support it. It was amazing.
Magic.
It was. And the students there are just phenomenal.
Their campers are
amazing.
Magic.
Yeah, I don't know how it's.
Let me say it one more time.
Magic.
Thank you.
So we got, once again, our videographer could not be there. So
yes, thank you. Magic. That's exactly what it was. Unbelievable.
Little Johnny Jr. here had to do all the videoing and all the interviews. Once again, they went great. Hayden, I'm sorry, you got some work to do, but we did.
Define great. If you said Hayden, you got some work to do.
No, it's just
he's got the content. The editing is
and then some.
Yes, he got the content and then some.
So
and
a lot
editing,
of B-roll.
Yes, Hayden's got a lot of editing to do.
There was a few B-rolls in the Jeep that I had to delete, and but
we forget to turn cameras off and microphones and all the things.
And we're like, I can't use that one, but we got to interview a family there. Actually, two families that
beautiful magic
came through Boggy Creek, and Sunday was his 1 year anniversary of being cancer free.
Leukemia is in remission,
and him and his dad actually did the ride, and so we met the mom and the two brothers. And when you hear their stories and what Camp Boggy Creek
gives
supports
these
them
families,
for them, because with his leukemia.
Powerful.
You know, you can't touch a worm. You can't be near hay. He
couldn't do normal kid things.
Right. Yeah. And so while they're at the camp, the doctors and nurses that are there are making sure they're having a great time, but staying in their medical parameters. And
so it's magic. Have we mentioned that?
Yeah.
Thank you, Rob. Because I could not. Yeah, that's a good button, right? That's a good button that we like.
Yeah.
I cannot begin to tell y'all. I am so excited to say, Jeep Beach Nation, not only will we be down at Eggers Farm, we will also be out at Camp Boggy Creek supporting and being a part of the community again. And kudos to the entire team. And thank you, Teddy Morris and team. You guys, good people doing good things together, right? And that's what this is about. And
we're getting ready to make some of that. And that's when we said, volunteers, Jeep Beach Nation, hold on to your Jeep seat, because we have got some stuff getting ready to come up with some partnerships with 2 or 3 local community partners that are going to blow your socks off, literally. And with a lot of give back, and we're going to do a lot of good for a lot of charities that need our help, because after seeing it and seeing their need, there's a lot we can do.
It's massive. And like I said, you guys, we're not soliciting you right now for dollars. we're soliciting you for your time and your talents, because there's things that need to be built. There's, just everything from landscaping to building to just upkeep and grooming. And I mean, just extensive
Can I
amounts.
say something about landscaping?
Go ahead.
Okay, so we partner with Homes Bring Hope.
Yep, which is part of the FBH communities here in Volusia County.
We are about 3 or 4 days from everything being done at Lane Street. So I went over today, and we've got plants coming, we've got sod coming, and we are getting ready to move a new family into a brand new 2-story house on Lane Street that is very well deserving. And
hoping that maybe our part of it can be done before Thanksgiving.
Correct. So what we're going to be doing,
it's a hard push, you guys.
It is.
If we call you, please answer.
Yes, but we're going to be, and it's a very small yard, not huge, but we're going to be laying some sod. We're going to be planting 2 trees and some bougainvilleas. Big trees. But when these people pull in and see this house, they are going to flip.
A family that never in a million years thought that they would
own
be
a house.
Homeowners.
Yes.
And ending generational poverty and bringing hope to families that really could not find the hope. And now Homes Bring Hope. Again, part of FBH Communities. Thank you for what you're doing, and thank you for allowing Jeep Beach Nation to be a small part of it.
Now, FBH Communities,
yes.
What does that stand for?
It used to be Food Brings Hope Communities,
right.
But now it's collaborative, because it's not
more than just food.
It's more than just food.
Right.
It's Homes Bring Hope. It's their reading program. It's so many. It entails. It's VCAN, which VCAN was a mission to end homelessness and hunger really, and then Food Brings Hope came out of that. Now Homes Bring Hope has come out of that. So now FBH Communities is also Faru B. Husseini Communities, because she was the visionary behind all of these programs.
Yep.
And so thank you to the entire team over there that has
So if you're,
oh my gosh, made all of these. I get excited and tongue tied, and I'm trying not to cry on you guys. Y'all know I'm a crier. I'm a crier.
You'll ruin the equipment. Don't do that.
And then we'll have buttons to push, and it'll all go amok, right?
So anybody listening, if they would like to help do some landscaping, possibly first of next week, reach out to info@Jeep Beach, or y'all all have my number. Call me, and would love to have you.
It's going to be a great time.
And the great part about it is whoever helps gets to come back when we move the family in. And they get to meet everybody who did the building, who did the irrigation, who did the landscaping, who did everything. It's going to be amazing.
The roof, y'all, it is truly amazing how powerful we are together. Community unity, and it doesn't matter who gets credit. We all get credit when we see the hand up that all of our neighbors, and remember, these are our neighbors. These are not strangers. These people live in our community, and they are our neighbors. And that brings us to where we're at this point. And at this point, we're going into the weekend of more busy stuff and more giving, and it's going to be phenomenal. Jeep Beach Nation, really quick, you showed up loud and proud for the Jeep Beach toy drive, Shop with the Deputy, as well as Volusia Basket Brigade. We love you and we thank you, because what's about to go down on Saturday is also magic.
Yes, it is. And the most, it's going to be the most boxes they've ever given away. 5,000 meals.
5,000 boxes, which is 25,000 meals.
Yep.
Because each box can feed 5 to 6 people. And we're giving out 5,000 of them. So they go on the 5 side, on the average side of 5 people per box being fed. Y'all, that is 25,000 meals that people get to partake of.
And the great part about it is,
because of Volusia County.
That's right. And we have over 800 vehicles going to be delivering this.
And the first 50.
And the first 50 are our
you.
Jeepers. So thank you
Jeep
for the
Beach
first
Nation
50 that
and our
signed up.
Jamly. And it's not, it's Jamly. It's Jamly. It's every club. It's every Jeep owner. There are 50 of you that said, you know what, it doesn't matter what club we're in. It doesn't matter who we are. We're Jeepers and we're Jamly, and we're going to show up and we're going to support
That's
community.
right.
And the Jeeps will kick off the delivery of the Volusia Basket Brigade, and going out into the community and feeding that many people is pretty phenomenal. We got to speak to someone this morning who was a recipient years ago. She and her
22 years ago.
well, that's when was she one of the first recipients?
Yeah.
Did I miss that little or forget that little nugget? Anyway, she and her daughters, she was a single mom, and her twin daughters were single moms. They had a lot go on in their lives. Their story is phenomenal. And they received a box and had no idea. Guess what she and her family they're doing now? They now providing this year 75 of those boxes.
No kidding.
How cool is that? So again, you guys, this is not a handout. This is a hand up to our neighbors. You have no idea what your neighbor, literally right now, you guys, what your neighbor may be in need of. Because, you know, when hard times hit, you don't always go out and publicize them, right? But life happens and things happen, and we need to be there for our neighbors.
That's right.
And so these 5,000 boxes going out Saturday morning, those are hand ups, not handouts.
That's right. And thank y'all all for doing that.
And then when we finish delivering boxes, we're heading over to One Daytona for the Jeep Beach Toy Drive Shop with a Deputy. How exciting. Oh, and by the way, they're going to get to see a Fox News story. Thank you to Fox News, because Friday morning we're meeting Fox News over at One Daytona, where the event is going to happen on Saturday, and they're going to meet us there. We'll have a handful of Jeeps staged for Friday morning. But we're going to be at One Daytona with some sponsors and partners in this toy drive, and they're going to be airing this story at 4 o'clock and beyond through their Fox newscasts.
That's right.
So make sure to tune in. If any of you out there can record it, please record it for us. But I want to give Darren and Nicole Kennedy and their entire support system the biggest shout out right now, because Nicole and Darren Kennedy have spearheaded this. And what are we in, our 6th annual, 7th annual? I don't even remember now. Toy drive for their Shop with a Deputy, and you guys are phenomenal, and I stand inspired by all that they do.
They do, and they're going to look good on TV tomorrow.
They're going to look real good on TV. And I'm super stoked and super excited about it.
We got to cut this because we got stuff to do.
Oh my goodness, y'all! There's so much happening.
You got to go to work.
I do have to go to work. So
off to another event.
And we are off to 2 more events this afternoon, supporting more in the community. And one of those things, if you happen to hear this and it's not after hours, PF Chang, thank you to PF Chang, because our next event is at PF Chang. They're doing their Give Back Day, Jeep Beach Giving Day, and a portion of everyone's checks that come in and say we're here representing for Jeep Beach, to support Jeep Beach, 10% of all of those checks come back to charity.
Sweet.
That's right.
That's real nice.
The Giving Month, you guys. So thank you to PF Chang, a new Jeep Beach rated restaurant that we are honored and proud to be
100%.
And our partners, you
That's
know.
right.
So Jeep Beach Nation, remember, we are stronger together. Get involved in your community no matter where you are. You're going to keep hearing me say that, because it is about being there for each other and making the world a beautiful place to live, because it is a beautiful place to live.
That's right.
All right. We love you guys, and we'll see you. Are we here next week? We have to talk about that.
We'll
it's
figure it out.
Thanksgiving.
Okay.
We'll figure that out.
Yeah.
But we love you guys. Stay tuned, and there'll be more to come.
Bye, y'all.
That's a wrap on Jeep Beach News and Views. Be sure to subscribe for future automatic downloads to your favorite podcast player app. Got a comment? Or would you like to be featured on Jeep Beach News and Views? Email us at radio@jeepbeach.com. That's radio@jeepbeach.com. Until next time, keep all 4 on the ground and your tops down.